In this video, we're going to break down how to make instruments sound bigger in your mixes by switching to mono. Hi, my name is Joey Sturgis, and welcome to the Joey Sturgis Tones YouTube channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, and to all my subscribers, welcome back. Don't forget to like this video and ring the bell to get notified when we upload new videos. So, let's dive into it. Feeling a bit lost? Are you asking yourself, how can something in mono sound bigger than it did in stereo? Don't worry, you're probably not the only one. Since stereo recording was first introduced, it's been used to create more space and wider sounds than mono recordings alone. Early mixes that were made for mono playback were remixed and remastered to add size and depth to the music that people loved to listen to. And so, with so much going in the direction of stereo and surround sound, how could I possibly suggest going against the grain and going against common sense by recommending that you make something in mono for additional size? Well, because I know it works. Before we can really get into how this works, I want to rule out the main situation where this trick doesn't work. Predominantly, the place where flipping to mono will have the least effect in sessions is with little to work with already. Often songs that are acoustic or have simple bass and percussion patterns need their instruments spread to stereo for a full sound. Since there's not a lot going on instrumentally, you kind of have to fill the space up with whatever you can. Nearly every other type of session is going to be fair game though. That's going to be rock, metal, country, pop. Even post-production sessions for TV and film can benefit from this simple trick. Why? Because as your track counts creep higher and higher, the fewer options you have to make your instruments big and strong. Some instruments work better than others. For example, a drum kit isn't going to sound great in mono if everything's been panned, balanced, and acting as the foundation for the rest of your mix. For things like keys and guitars, going mono can literally be the difference between getting lost in the noise and cutting right through. Now let's dive into how mono can actually sound larger. Sometimes getting a bigger sound is more about focus and presence than it is about depth and width. Relying on our ears' natural ability to pick out clear and concise sounds is going to be the key here. Let's take for example an acoustic guitar in a rock session that was recorded in stereo. That acoustic might sound amazing and clear on its own, but in the mix it's just getting buried between the left and right pan of the rhythm guitars and then washed out by the drum overheads when the crash cymbals are being hit. You can try to tweak the balance of your pan to get the right space, or you can just fold it down to mono. By folding it down to mono, you no longer have to worry about the balance of the left and the right. You can use a single pan knob to place the acoustic somewhere in the mix. And keeping it close to the center, you'll have a narrower source that can be pulled forward with some compression and EQ. A short delay like a slapback can always make it feel a little more lively and present. And by making your acoustic guitar more focused and controlling its dynamics, you can effectively make its presence more pronounced or larger in the mix. This same approach can be taken with synths, background vocals, and really any other stereo source that you'd like to sound larger or more focused in the context of your mix. Now let's jump into the next topic, which is a natural fit. As you make your mono modifications, it can be helpful to set up subgroups that you can use to create more consistency across your mix. And as your instruments are made narrow, gaps can form in your mix that might not be perceivable at first, but can add up if you're not paying attention. So a simple solution for this is using bus compression on like instruments. Things like acoustic guitars and programmed strings can be pulled together with a compressor like Billy Decker's acoustic bus glue plugin. Or if you're looking to create a wall of sound that combines that acoustic with your rhythm guitars, something more like BG guitars might be the way to go. Regardless of your situation, having one place where your group of instruments comes together before the master fader is a huge help overall. You'll get monitoring, a place to use shared processing and automation control over your groups, all in one aux track. Now, if you're new to the concept of adding size to an instrument by making them in mono, sometimes a little bit of feedback about your approach can go a long way, especially when it comes from a professional mixer with top 40 credentials to back them up. Join the JST VIP community using the link in the description below to get feedback on your mix from Billy Decker himself, and Billy's mixed records for a roster of artists that includes Sam Hunt, Dustin Lynch, Chris Young, and dozens more. His advice on a mix can be exactly what you need to take your craft to the next level. That's going to be it for this video, guys, but thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and if you got another audio buddy who would love this content, please consider sharing it. Hit the bell to get notified when we upload new videos, and don't forget to check the link in the description below before you go. You are the best, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.